So we're going to move on to our spectrum questions, and we're going to start with some simple yes or no answers. And what I'm going to be doing is asking the candidates for each question to stand up if they agree with where we're at with the statement or the question. And also, because we're recording this NPR for radio, I might just say, if we've got time, I'll just say who's standing up or sitting down, just to make the recording make sense to those people who will be listening to this later. So some of the questions will be statements, and people will be asked, do they strongly agree, do they agree, do they disagree, do they strongly disagree? So no sitting on the fence, and some of them will be yes or no. I've got one in there that's got a numbers one in there. I had to throw in one about buses, sorry. I did have a hand in some of these questions. And so what we'll do is we'll just start off with a really simple one. Of course, in this election, we all have a vote on the Māori constituencies, and you have a choice of whether you vote yes or you vote no. So I'd like to ask the candidates, how are you going to vote? If you're going to vote yes, please stand up. Excellent. Thank you. I don't need to ask who's going to vote no, because everyone stood up. Another yes or no one. This is about buses. Do you own a B card? If you do, stand up. And we've got Daniel, Jono, Fiona and Munu, and sit down, thank you. And if you don't own a B card, would you stand up? And we've got Peter, Emma and Wiramu, thank you. And if you're really clever, when it comes to your questions in the Q&As, you can actually weave in why or why not you might be standing at a certain point in this if you wanted to, because sometimes it needs a bit of context around these. I'm aware of that. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. You're in the country, Wiramu. Okay, here we go. Here's another bus one, and this is a numbers one. So we've got this new bus service in Palmerston North, and I hope most of you have taken our bus, and I know a lot of people complain about seeing lots of empty buses driving around. So I just wanted to drill home the point that actually there is a lot of quite full buses as well, based on the patronage numbers. So my question... Sorry, can't help myself. So my question to the candidates is, what is the total number of passengers that used the Palmy bus network in the last 12 months? So if you think it was more than 250,000 people, please stand up. So we've got everyone standing except Peter, Fiona and Munu. If you think it was more than 500,000 people, please stay standing. So it's still the same. No, Daniel sits down. If you think it's more than 750,000 people, please stay standing. No, so we've still got 3 standing. If it's more than 1 million, please stay standing. Oh, excellent. Okay, we're going to give these people a hand. We've got Emma, Wiramu and Jono. There was actually just under 1.1 million people used the buses in the last 12 months, so thank you. Okay, one more yes or no. No, sorry, this is going to be a strongly agree, disagree, strongly disagree. The question is, do you consider biodiversity part of the core business of Horizons? So stand up if you strongly agree. And so we've got everyone standing except Peter. Oh no, Peter's late to the party, no. Okay, everyone strongly agrees that biodiversity is a core part of Horizons business. Excellent, thank you, you can sit down. And just these questions align with ENM's core values as well, so that was the theme that these came up. So another one is council should expand, so Horizons Regional Council should expand and adequately resource native habitat restoration and predator control programs. So again, on the spectrum of agrees to disagree, so if you... So, repeat it? Sure. Council should expand and adequately resource native habitat restoration and predator control programs. Okay, so it's about expanding our work in the biodiversity space, particularly around predator control and habitat restoration. Okay, so if you strongly agree with that statement, please stand up. got Fiona, Emma, Wiramu and Munu. Thank you. Sit down. If you agree with that statement, please stand up. We've got Jono, Peter and Daniel. And if you disagree with that statement, was there anyone left? No? Agree? Excellent. Thank you. This is just one so we can find out a little bit about our candidates. If you had to choose something to do, would you choose a movie, a book, a theatre or a walk in the bush? So which would it be?
What's the weather like?
No context. What would your top choice be? Movie, book, theatre or a bushwalk? Your choice. Okay, so if it's a movie, please stand up. If it was a movie, please stand up. No? If it's a book, please stand up. Munu, thank you. If it was they're going to the theatre, please stand up. No? If it was a walk in the bush? Excellent. Yeah, that's suck-ups. Thank you. Right, so everyone's going for a bushwalk together. Okay. All right. So from ENM's Community Food Sovereignty Po, here's one that we'll see what you think about. So should council integrate food resilience and food security into its civil defence and climate adaptation planning? Okay, so bringing food resilience and security into civil defence and climate adaptation planning. So do you strongly agree with that statement? Please stand up. Fiona and Munu, thank you. If you agree with that statement, please stand up. And we've got Emma and Jono and Wiramu. Thank you, you can sit down. And if you disagree, please stand up. We've got Peter and Daniel. Thank you. Right, let's just see, we'll do a couple more. What else have we got here? Okay, Horizons should extend stopbanks to match urban development as it grows. Right, so this is a little bit of a gnarly question here. Okay, so if the city's going to grow, should we be extending those stopbanks? So if you strongly agree with that statement, please stand up. Got Jono and Wiramu. Okay, thank you. You can sit down if you agree with that statement. Got Daniel and Fiona. And reluctantly, Emma and Munu. Okay, thank you. You can sit down. And if you disagree with that statement, we've got Peter. Thank you. And so there's no strongly disagrees, was there? No? Okay. Right. Okay, a spectrum question. Should public transport be free for all users? So if you strongly agree it should be free for all users, please stand up. We've got Daniel. Thank you. If you agree it should be free for all users, we've got Jono, Emma and Munu. And if you disagree, we've got Fiona, Peter and Wiramu. Thank you. Excellent. This is good. Separating people out, you can get a bit of a feel for different ideas there. And there's one here that Shane Jones from New Zealand First threw in, which is, should regional councils exist? If you agree, please stand up. I strongly agree. Well, you're all going to agree, I'm sure. Yeah, there we go. Okay, thank you. Everyone's standing up. Otherwise, you wouldn't be standing for Horizons. Excellent. Thank you.